Alright, and for today's last review, we're going to end with the dragon. Now remember, I'm going to start off with the dragon in the upper left-hand corner with the head. If you're left-handed, you may want to go on the opposite side, but I want to work in the space of a square. The jaw is going to go on the bottom of where that square would be. I want to have room for the antlers up top. It's going to start with a comma. Again, holding my brush so the brush goes straight up. I start off with that comma shape, a twisting circle, and then I come off the top, but this time the comma's tail is going to have an S curve to it, like that. That gives me the dragon's bottom jaw. Then I'm going to go in with a bamboo leaf. The bamboo leaf is going to have an S curve and be in a V shape with the comma below it. I bring it down so the tail of that bamboo leaf touches the tail of the comma. There's the dragon's upper lip. Next, I go to the nostril. It's just a crescent shape. And there's the dragon's nostril. Then 3 small bamboo leaves to create the dragon's muzzle. I move to the eyebrow. The eyebrow is a hook-shaped mark that pulls off, giving me the dragon's eyebrow. The dragon's horn is a bit of an antler, so I'm going to start with a pressure to make it wide at the base. I'm going to lift off and pull back. There's the center of the antler, but then I need to add the spikes of the antler with 3 marks, 2 on the bottom, 1 on top. Then the dragon needs its tiger's mane. The tiger's mane is 3 S-shaped bamboo leaves coming from behind the eyebrow and going down to the bottom of the jaw. There's the tiger's mane. Now I'm going to save the details till later. Next thing I need to do is get set up for a 2-tone mark for the dragon's body. I load the brush up with a wash, just water and a little bit of color in the water. I sharpen it. I dip the tip in the paint to get a nice dark mark there. So now I've got 2 colors inside the brush. Now I'm going to start here, just behind the dragon's head at the base of the neck. I'm going to need to spin the brush between my fingers. There I come down the neck. Beautiful S curve. Leave lots of space at the bottom for the feet, and as I come down to the end, I lift off, so that way I come to the point of the dragon's tail, like so. Now, Chinese dragons have fur at the end of their tail instead of a sting, so I'm going to add 3 bamboo leaf marks at the very end to kind of be that little tuft of fur. Along the dragon's back, there's spikes, of course. It is a dragon. But I'm not going to do spikes all the way down the end. I'm just going to put spikes on the highest points of the dragon's coils. So where the dragon is arching up, I'm going to add spikes. And as he flattens out, I'll back off. Now here the dragon's back is arching up again, so I'm going to start adding spikes. I'll start small. Go big, and then reduce their size again. And there's my spikes. Now the dragon's feet are just commas and bamboo leaves. The toe, down below where it arcs low. Spin the brush up and down. There's 1 comma. There's a toe. A thumb is a comma mark. I spin it and then pull it off. Oh, dropped it. There we go. There's a toe and a thumb. I'm going to add the next toe. Over, up, and arc down. There's 2 toes and a thumb. Remember, avoid 5 toes for your own safety. Then a bamboo leaf for the forearm. And then another comma for the dragon's shoulder. And there's a leg. Now I'm going to do another one for the front of the dragon. He's rearing up and moving to claw something. So I want one toe pointed down, the thumb arcing forward and going to pull up. The other toe here behind, lift, and oh, let me catch that again and leave down. A little thick there on that toe, but okay. And then because it's going behind, just a bit of a bamboo leaf there. Now I can go in and add details. So I give the dragon its pupil, give it its fangs, and if I want, I can give it some scales. Just in places where I think it would be most attractive. And there's our Chinese dragon.